I'm Chef Rafi from the Appetizer Moroccan restaurant. Welcome to my cooking show, and I hope you will enjoy this dish we're going to present you today. Is a bastella. A bastella which could be made with Cornish hen or with squab, which is a small baby pigeon, and it is out of this world. It's cooked in ginger, saffron, cinnamon, other exotic spices and herbs, and of course it is cooked in a shell of a pastry called filo d'eau and dusted with powdered sugar and cinnamon. You're going to enjoy this. You watch. So for this dish, our Cornish hen has to be cut a lot smaller than we did before. So as you see, we take it from the middle here. We're going to remove this, and we're going to cut those in small pieces. Okay, remove this fat from the tail. And the pieces has to be almost like a bite size, so when they go inside of the pastry shell, you know, you could always fill them. And of course, for the restaurant, if you're using this at your restaurant and you're cooking for your customer in a dining room, you're supposed to remove the bones from the meat. There we are, like that. Okay, we're going to prep our onion for this dish and prep also our parsley, and we will be ready to go and cook. Pastella we need to be diced, but a little thicker than normal, than usual. Now we're going to chop our parsley. Olive oil, about half cup. Let the olive oil heat or reach the right temperature, and we're using an old pot, very seasoned of course, and well coated, so the slow food cooking is going to be to perfection. So we add our onions, half onion, we add the chicken, it's been cut in pieces, and again we're going to braise them just like we did earlier. So make sure, so we're not in a hurry here. Wait a few minutes to let the chicken really embrace the heat and release some of their juice. Yeah, our chicken have been braised, almost brown, and they have released their sauces and juice. Now we're going to add the water to that, about a cup and a half. And we're going to start our seasoning. Our seasoning starts with ginger, okay, a teaspoon of ginger, turmeric, teaspoon, clove, a very mazy, almost like generous pinch, nutmeg, cinnamon, ras al hanout, which is a combination of about 32 aromatic and exotic spices that we make ourselves, and every family makes their own. So when you taste pastella around Morocco, you're going to find a different character in it, depends on the family mixture. And salt to taste, and of course some saffron. And saffron is one of the wonders of the world that really Silk's Road always praise. And this is Spanish saffron, by the way. And here we have some bay leaves. And we're going to stir it a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to add cilantro, chopped cilantro, about 4 stems. Parsley, 7 stems, and again We're going to stir it again. And we're going to reach for our tasting spoon and just make sure that what we have in a pot is something that's going to give us good results. Absolutely, I agree with it 100%, and I know I'm going to see some good result. And we'll let it cook for about half hour to 45 minutes. Then we're ready to do the next step before we make our pasta. So now we're going to move the chicken this table and remove every piece of chicken. So it has to be removed out of this pot. And here we go. We're going to leave the sauce there because the sauce is going to be our rich sauce that becomes the filling of the pastella, and you will see when time comes what we're going to do with it. Okay, our chicken is removed, leave them alone, and we're going to put our pot back on the stove, get it going, and we're going to break our eggs inside of this pot. There we go. So the eggs are broken in the pot. Now what we do it, we're going to scramble them gently so that they will take on the sauce. And we're going to scrape it from the bottom because it's so hot. So we don't want it to burn. This is such a delicate dish that we want to pay attention to every second that goes into making it, especially when it comes to, I say, cooking these eggs. A lot of patience. When the eggs are firm, and you know that by seeing the consistency of the eggs that really have embraced the sauce, then you are ready to move on and drain the sauce from any excess liquid. We're going to take this beautiful sauce we made with eggs, and we're going to drain it from all the excess liquid that is there. All that liquid has to go away. So, and we leave it alone for maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, long as it takes for that liquid to disappear. This is our filo dough that we're going to be using for our pastella. And is a sheet of lovely made dough, just flour and water actually, and made into those sheets that they use for baklava and many other pastries, and also we use them for the pastella. So first what I do, I cut it in half, and I will move over here. Then I have a little damp towel, and I will put it all over it, so that way it keeps it nice and moist. And I start prepping my pan. So I take the melted butter, and I'm going to coat my pan or mold where the pastella is going to go in. And then I will take one sheet, as you see, look at that, okay, and I will butter it nicely like that, fold it, and put it in this mold like that. And I'll do another one. So it is recommended to do it separate, so that way if you have too much sheet, you could roll them and save them. And then we have to butter between the sheets. So we're going to do that. And here we go. And again, butter between. And like I said, I don't recommend you to butter the sheet over the other sheets, because what happens if the butter sneak into it and you need to save the rest, is going to be destroyed by that moist. So, and in the bottom, we're going to put granulated sugar and cinnamon, just like that. And we have roasted almonds that we're going to put like that, and we're going to put another sheet again. And we're going to butter it. Again, dust of cinnamon, crunched almond, and we're going to put these eggs that we mixed earlier. Okay, like that. And a few pieces of this chicken on the bone. And again, if it's made for a restaurant, I recommend the bone to be removed, so that way you don't have any incidents in your dining room. And then this. And we're going to seal it, as you see. See how I brushed in between with butter. And voila, and this is ready to go to the oven to be baked, and then we'll show you how to serve it. So this is our pastella. We just get it out of the oven, golden brown, as you see, and we're ready to dish it. The way we're going to dish it is going to go upside down, gently, and as you see, my pastella is really perfect, golden, crisp. So if I will crunch into it, it will speak back to me. So we're going to remove some of that excess butter, as you see, with clean, nice paper towel. So remove the excess butter. Then we're going to dust it with powdered sugar. Okay, see, like that. And then we finish it with cinnamon, and we prefer granulated cinnamon, not powder. And if you don't find granulated cinnamon, we recommend that you mix it with granulated sugar a little bit, and that will give it that nice feel. So when you make your lines, you know, on the pastella, it looks really, really nice. And voila, truly this is the way the pastella is served, and this is what it looks like.